Howdy, y'all.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Old Southern Kitchen and Garden.
It's a treat to see us both in a cooking video at the same time, but we're going to try to make that more of a treat, if you actually consider that a treat. And today we are cooking green beans with potatoes and sausage.
It has to be one of our favorite side dishes. We cook it all the time. It goes well with chicken, with pork, with barbecue, basically with any meal you can cook.
Yes, it does. It's one of my favorites. And everybody has a slight little difference on theirs or variation in theirs. And we're using a little ingredient in ours that not a lot of people use. And when you see that ingredient, you'll know it's us. That's why we use it. So, you want to tell them a little bit about the dish or anything?
We're going to simmer our green beans. The actual green beans we will be using are some that we canned last year. No, we did not grow them. We bought them from the farmer's market. And our green beans, we like French cut, which not a lot of people do and not a lot of people can that way. But we
Yes.
will show you a quick and easy way to can French cut green beans once the garden's in full production.
And I do wish we were filming this because it was the first time in my life what do they call it? Shelled beans or snap beans or did whatever to the beans. So, real quick before Chuck gets started on this, I want to point out my shirt, Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is quickly approaching. And the
Very
reason I'm
quickly.
wearing this shirt is soon we're going to be doing a video, possibly tomorrow, and we'll be out shortly after that. Uh, Two very popular Louisiana dishes combined together, and one of them is very Mardi Gras specific. So that's just a little bit of a teaser of something for y'all to look forward to. So I'm going to get out of the way so Chuck can do this because there is not enough room for both of us behind this table. So I'm going to turn it over to him and
I'm going to get the camera more focused on the pot. And while I'm doing that, we'll see you again in 1 minute. Okay, guys, I have the pot heating up here. And what I'm going to start off to saute the onions and sausage in, I like to use ghee. And the reason I do use ghee, which is a clarified butter, is it has an extremely high heat point. So what you can do is fry things down in it and not worry about getting a brown butter or a burnt butter flavor. So we're going to let this heat up, and while we are heating it up, I do have 1/2 of an onion that I finely diced. We have smoked sausage. This is 1 link of sausage, Dale.
link.
1 link, and the one that we are using is a skinless sausage. We find it's easier to eat when everything is together. And I'm going to pour all of this into the pan and let it get started. This is a new cooker that we haven't tried out yet, so it's going to be interesting to see how it works.
Look at us getting all fancy with that shiny cooker with numbers and buttons and stuff on it.
And we just want to get this with a little color on it. You don't want it cooking too much because it will be simmering for 20 minutes. And you don't want the onions to disintegrate in the meal. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of garlic. I know fresh garlic is better, but I didn't have any and didn't feel like running to the store. So I did just use some that's prepared in olive oil. It tastes fine, works just as well. And that's cooked about just as much as I want it before we're going to add the green beans. Now that the sausage and onions are at a good temperature, we did pour the garlic in. It's slightly toasted. we're going to start adding everything else. I'm going to pour in the green beans, liquid and all. I can do this with these green beans because we did just can them with a little bit of sea salt and water. Then we're going to add all of the potatoes. Get that stirred around a little bit. And we're going to add a liberal amount of chicken broth, just until it covers the potatoes. Because we've added the chicken broth and we did have a little sea salt in our canning process, we're not going to add any salt to this mixture, but I will add some black pepper because we are big fans of black pepper. And I will also add red pepper flakes because we added to pretty much everything. We do like a little
ingredient that we did.
we do like a little spice in it. Now what we're going to do is bring this to a boil, and once it is boiling, we'll turn the heat down and let it simmer for 20 minutes until the potatoes are nice and tender. I'll bring you back whenever the potatoes are done and show you the finished product. Welcome back, guys. The beans have been cooking for 20 minutes. The potatoes are perfectly tender and everything's ready to go. Dale, why don't you bring the camera in so they can see the beans before we serve them? As you can see, the pepper flakes and the onions and lots of sausage, just like we like it. So now we're going to just serve this out. Get ready for a good meal.
I have to tell y'all, this is the way I started eating green beans. I used to not eat green beans, but just about like anything else, if you put some potatoes in it, because y'all know I'm a potato fool, and some sausage too, then I'll eat a green bean.
We got green beans and sausage and potatoes, and let's just get a little bit of broth in. And there you have it. Perfect accompaniment to any meal. And as always, guys, if you like this video, please consider subscribing to the page and sharing the video. Also, like the video so that we can get more views on YouTube. Thanks again, and hope to catch you on the next video.